So a week ago, there was some news regarding the whole Russiagate scandal that a former FBI lawyer had doctored up one of the documents that was submitted in order to obtain a FISA warrant against Carter Page. And the people who believe that Russiagate was nothing but a hoax and a conspiracy to oust Donald Trump, they were celebrating. They thought this was the smoking gun that they needed to show that the whole thing was a total farce. And then, as luck would have it, the Republican-controlled Senate went ahead this week and released their findings on the Russiagate issue, the investigation, the people that they got testimony from. And wouldn't you know it, they actually found even more evidence of wrongdoing from the Trump administration and the Trump campaign 2016. They found more wrongdoing than the Mueller investigation did. Quite a shocking report put out by these Republicans. They did find interference. They strongly hinted that there was collusion. But here's the thing about that stuff. See, that stuff doesn't necessarily matter to the public because everybody's already made their minds up on it. Either you think that it happened, or you are convinced that it didn't. That's kind of where it is. Nobody is going to be changing their mind based on this report, and that is unfortunate. But here's the interesting thing that I found in the report. This was, to me, the most interesting. And it was that the Senate Intelligence Committee actually referred several individuals for a criminal investigation and potential prosecution, because they fully believed that these individuals broke the law. And those individuals, by the way, were Donald Trump Jr., Jared Kushner, Steve Bannon, Eric Prince, and Sam Clovis. The Republican-controlled, and I'm going to keep calling it that, Senate Intelligence Committee received testimony from all 5 of these individuals. And after the testimony, after they heard from everybody else, they picked out these 5 and said, we believe these 5 men broke the law by lying to this committee. And here's what's funny, is that some of these men were contradicted by each other. You know, it was the closed door hearing because they thought that was going to protect them. So nobody knew what the other one got to say. And one instance was that Eric Prince talked about that infamous meeting that he had in the Seychelles with a Russian official. He claimed that he immediately went back and briefed Steve Bannon on it. And then when they questioned Bannon, Bannon said that Eric Prince never had this conversation in the Seychelles. It didn't happen. Y'all are lying. Fake news. And then they're like, yeah, dude, he told us he already briefed you on it. What do you want to do with that? So that's one of the ways they were able to get Bannon. And then with Kushner and Trump Jr., it's a little more unclear as to who contradicted them with their testimonies. But they do mention that their testimonies were in fact contradicted by other people who spoke to the committee. Now, here's the thing. These individuals lied. The Republicans and Democrats on this committee were all in agreement that, yes, these men lied. That is illegal. We're sending it to the Justice Department. Justice Department, do your thing. Criminal investigation. Prosecute these people. Justice Department, run by a bunch of Trump sycophants, said, yeah, sure thing. Let me go ahead and put this in the file here. Oh, no, I've lost it. Oh, well. The question is not why the DOJ didn't prosecute. We know why the DOJ didn't prosecute. The question is, why'd they lie? See, that's the question I would like some of these hoaxers to answer. If nothing bad happened, if nothing wrong happened, why did everybody lie about it? Why did they perjure themselves, like break the law by lying about it? Like willing to commit a crime to cover up what actually happened? Kind of tells me that what they're covering up is probably a worse crime than perjury or lying under oath, right? I mean, it would seem that way. Otherwise, these guys are just breaking the law for fun during their testimonies, right? That's a question I would like answered. Personally, and I have said this many times, and Mike Papantonio with Ring of Fire here has as well. Was there Russian interference? Absolutely 100%. Is that the reason why Donald Trump won the election? No, it is not. Does that mean that every horrible thing that happens with this administration, that Putin's pulling the strings? Absolutely not. But you have to kind of find that healthy medium where you're able to accept reality, like what we saw in this Senate report, and say, yeah, there was interference and there was criminal activity by the Trump administration, and at the same time, not see Russia as this big, horrid boogeyman who's behind everything bad happening in this country today. There is a healthy medium between the two, and I hope that more people are able to find it.